Hey everybody, Brick Glover 18 here today with a review of the Lego Movie. And please note, in this video there are spoilers. So if you do not want the movie ruined for you, if you have not seen it yet, do not watch this video. I suggest you stop the video right now and run to your, and exit out right away and click the review I've also posted with no spoilers in it, just to see what I thought of it. So I'll give you a chance to do that now. Okay, so if you haven't done it now, obviously you want to hear my spoilers. I absolutely love this movie. Like, it was just a great movie in general. My favorite part, or not my favorite part, but I really loved how they added the humans into the end of the movie. Like, that was amazing. Like, I was not expecting that. Like, that was so secretive. Like, no, I don't think anybody knew that was coming. And if you did know that was coming, you comment below, because I want to know how you knew. Because like, they did a really great job at hiding that. I was so surprised when that happened. It tied into the movie great, like how the kid was playing in the Lord Business, aka his dad's city. Like, that was really cool. And oh my gosh, I looked at the city and I'm like, that's such an amazing city. And like, I saw it in a behind the scenes look. They actually had the city built, and I assumed that was for stop motion, or they were doing something. I did not expect that to come. Like, I'm pretty sure the whole theater gasped when they saw that. Like, it was crazy. I was so shocked. And my uncle, who I also went with, said that was me. He turned to his wife and said that was me in like 25 years with all those stacked arms. I'm like, oh my gosh, Clutch was just, like, I don't know, I'm like, Clutch probably has more than that, or I wasn't sure. I was just so in awe. It was a really great movie. I think when Dad said, you know, I'm gonna have to let your sister play down here now, and then like the Duplo figures, I think they were, came onto the screen, I laughed so hard. I'm like, that sets up a sequel perfectly. Now Emmett and Wildstyle have to stop the little sister, aka the Duplo people, from wrecking the city. I thought that was entertaining. I laughed. The theater laughed. Like, I think the whole theater loved this show. They did a really great job of setting it up for a sequel. Some people disagree. That it's a good job and they should have a sequel. I agree. I'm like, put the sequel on right now. Like, I would have paid to see the sequel again. Like, it was just great, and I can't wait to see the sequel. I liked how they went from world to world, Wildstyle, and it was kind of funny that Batman was dating Wildstyle. And then it was kind of I knew that they were going to end up like breaking them up, and Emmett was going to date Wildstyle. Like, that's how every love story ends, with the main character and the second main character. They like each other, they're going to love each other. Like, so I think that was a bit predictable, to me anyway. I was not surprised. Like, some people were probably like, oh my god, they got together, I didn't see it. No, I called it. That's how not every good, but like, it was a great movie though. What was my favorite part? I loved Unikitty turning into Angry Kitty. Like, that was hilarious. Every time she got all upset and turned into an absolutely angry kitty. Like, they need to make that figure. Like, that was perfect. One thing going into the movie, sorry, there's a dog barking in the background. That's probably the neighbors. I'm right next to the neighbor's house in the studio, this room. So you sometimes can hear their transport and stuff. Oh well. I loved how she turned into that. And I especially loved, like, I can't word it. I loved when she turned all angry. That was just funny. I did not like how Vivitaris, I think his name, I didn't like how he died. Like, that was just mean. Like, that was like an episode of Chicago Police. Like, that was horrible. I don't think he should have died. Like, I didn't agree with that. I wasn't too happy when that happened. No, I wasn't upset, but I was just like, I said, right, I'm like, that shouldn't have happened. Like, that was horrible. It was such a good movie, and I'm gonna rant about it. Like, for the collectible minifigures though, if somebody corrects me, I don't know how Wildstyle, I just have it, sorry. I was like, where did Wildstyle and her dress come in? And I just remembered in the Western scene. That was interesting how they did the Western scene and how the RoboCops kept following them. And as I was going to say, but I forgot and it just came to me now. I didn't realize that piece of resistance was the cap of the glue until my mom, who sat beside me, pointed it out. Like, that was pretty, I didn't realize, like, I didn't know what it was for all the sets. I knew I'd learned it in the movie, but I did not get that it was the glue cap. Like, that was done well. And now I want to get a thing of that Craggle, or I think it was called. Like, I definitely want to get a container of that, just to put in my city, like, maybe have, like, the police, have it tied down or something in the parking lot, or, I have no idea, but I definitely want that in my city. Like, that was too cool. My favorite part, as I said, I loved how the older man and his kid came in. That reminded me of Brickstar a lot, with him and his son playing with Lego, or not playing with it, but having a city and stuff, but not in the fact that he wouldn't let him touch anything, because Brickstar is very nice and lets his son touch everything. And it was pretty funny how the storyline is Lord Business, and Lord Business was the kid's dad the whole time. Nobody saw that coming, like, I don't think. Like, if you saw that coming, please let me know. Like, I want to know how many of you actually saw that one coming. I was blown away. And as I said, when they set up for a sequel absolutely perfectly, I didn't like when the police completely destroyed the Cloud Cuckoo Palace. Man, I love the Cloud Cuckoo Palace. Everyone was so happy and smiling, and I think that was pretty cool. I wish they would have gone through the city more. The city, I think that would have been cool to see even. I loved how Emmett followed the instructions. Like the whole theme of the movie was to be creative. Don't build just sets, build your own mods, build your own creations. Don't glue stuff, for God's sake. Do not glue your Legos, basically, was the whole thing of the movie. Like, I found it quite hilarious how Emmett was going through the instructions. Like, that was quite, I didn't expect that. He'd follow the instructions, how to get people to like him, because I like Emmett. Emmett's cool. But, like, the whole thing is don't. And then Wildstyle, I knew he wasn't the whatever, but the reviews on this movie are absolutely amazing. Like, when's the last time you've heard of a movie that's gotten, like, 4 to 5 stars? And it's actually, like, the critics normally, like, some of the best movies in the world to me, like, some of the best movies are not good reviews. Yet this movie was a great movie and had absolutely amazing reviews. Like, I didn't even hear of somebody who didn't like the movie. Like, even people like Simon Cowell and the stars of the movie, Elizabeth Banks, were tweeting, go see the Lego Movie. Like, obviously Elizabeth Banks, the star of the movie, Wildstyle, would. Because she wants people to go see her movie, so she makes more money. Like, that's not a bad thing at all. That's because her fans will go see it just because she's in it. I think. She's not an actor I watch movies just for, because, yeah. But I think everybody did a really great job in it. It was very well done. The animation was really good, and in some parts you would think it was stop motion, or like not some parts, but a lot of parts you're like, oh, that's cool. Like, because they didn't go. It wasn't like a normal animated thing. This looked like legitimate, like actual Lego pieces. Like somebody was moving around taking a picture. And I know they didn't do that, but that's what it looked like. Like, that's how good a job their animation was. It was crisp, it was clear. The good cop, bad cop was hilarious. Hi, buddy! And stuff like that. So, like, I just want to know what was your favorite part of the movie. As I said, mine was when they incorporated the older gentleman and his son playing with Lego in his basement. Like, I think that was quite interesting. Make sure to call that Brickstar's Basement and Beyond. The Master Builders was interesting. How they talked about all the Master Builders. And I definitely think the Octane Tower was cool. And I think Lord Business is a good guy. Now, I think he'll be, like, if they do a sequel, when they do a sequel, I think he'll definitely be like a good. I think he'll be a good guy in it. Like maybe I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but I think he'll be a good guy and a good part of the film. But that's my thoughts on the Lego Movie, and I've probably gone on long enough. I don't even know how long this video is because my camera doesn't tell me. That's one thing I wish it did, so I know once it's been like 20 minutes of talking about the Lego Movie, I should shut up now. But I really loved this Lego Movie. I think it was a great movie, and I hope everybody gets a chance to go see this movie. It's in theaters now, and if you're lucky enough to have a theater near you, you can get the 2 exclusive minifigures that I have reviewed on my channel. I have reviewed both of them, so go check them out. So as I said, this is a really cool movie. I hope you get a chance to see it. Thanks for watching this video by BrickLover18, talking about the most amazing movie ever. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.